Hello, morning, everyone. Welcome to this Champions League last 16 draw. We might be sticking around for the Europa League one. I'm certainly not sticking around for the Conference League. That would mean that this would become a 3 hour stream. I think 2 hours, is where my maximum is. But we are going to do the Champions League and the Europa League draw. Unfortunately, I haven't got the Europa League graphics. Just only got the ones for the Champions League. But to be quite honest with you, I'm only looking to the English teams in the Europa League, if I'm being honest. But we'll have a look at that as well. We'll stick around. So it is about a 2 hour stream, I think, in hindsight. I have got to do a video later. Obviously, Southampton have made a big announcement today, which I will be covering in my 5 p.m. video. Plus, there's a predictions video, which, James, thank you for your suggestion. Oh, that's actually only 16 games, 7 on Tuesday. I thought there was more than that. Right, okay. I might just keep with what we've got, to be honest, because I've done the graphics, to be fair. I've already done everything that I need to do. I just need to film it. Dave is live, baby. Yeah, God, it's too early. God, I thought yesterday was early. Today's too early. I'm just watching the highlights from the Arsenal-Chelsea game from yesterday. I've just seen the news about Southampton sacking their manager, Ralph. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Hesselhuter. I've got to learn how to do that for my video later. But yeah, they've sacked the manager. I will announce that in the video later. Obviously, there's some transfer news as well. Other little bits, but I'm going to throw into that video. So that's going to come at 5 p.m. today. So I'm going to be making that pretty much after this. Obviously, no stream tonight other than Raw with me and Nick. Nick is doing a Pokemon stream. We're not covering Bracknell, Ipswich, which I'm not bothered. I'll have a night off and get ready for Raw so we can be fresh for that. So yeah, this is the only stream today from me on this channel. But obviously make sure that you're watching that Just Real Talk channel later on tonight. I mean, I think things have started to start moving fast-paced now with Survivor Series on the horizon. We're going to start to see matches being announced and teams being formed for War Games. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting show. And obviously the fallout from Saturday's pay-per-view. Can't wait. I can't believe I got up early again. I know, James. I'm missing your fix of late night wrestling. That's what's up, dude. That's what's the problem. Yeah, you'll be back to normal by tomorrow. Believe me, you'll be back to normal. I think it is said like it's like ass and hootle. Ass and hootle. Okay. All right. Okay. Thanks for that. I'll use that. My pronunciation of foreign names is ridiculous, and I know it is, but I do try. What did you think of that loss last night? Chelsea beating Man United. I watched that game. God, Man United didn't look that great, if I'm being honest. I thought Chelsea did fantastic. Obviously, they are the champions. Yeah, what did you think of that game, James? Obviously, we've got up on the screen, we've got the Cup group winners and the runners-up. I've heard today that Liverpool, Jellyhead, shout out to you. Michelle Thomas, hello. Of course, Dylan, hello. I haven't forgot that you're all there. Obviously, we've got about half an hour before things start changing, and I don't know how long this ceremony is going to be. It's about an hour, I think, with them talking, and we'll probably get some presentations of some kind. They usually take longer than they should, these kind of draws, unfortunately. I'm probably wrong, but I do like that way. I do like it that way. Okay. Obviously, we've got the group winners, which is Napoli, Porto, Bayern Munich, Tottenham, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Man City, and Benfica. Imagine Benfica being top of the group. Our performance was shocking and really did miss Bruno. Chelsea played well. Arsenal was lucky with the goal. In the Premier League. Man United, Ronaldo looked crap. He looked shocking, to be to be quite honest with you, in that performance. If I'm being honest, I've seen bits of it. His passes were a little bit erratic. Chelsea, of course, were unlucky in that game with Arsenal yesterday. Do think it was a boring game, other than the Arsenal goal. In fact, I think I'm just about to see the Arsenal goal now. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the Arsenal goal. It was a corner, though. Obviously, Liverpool, right, could face Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Porto, or Benfica. That is the choices. So we've either got Porto or Benfica or Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. That's what's up for grabs for Liverpool today, which is amazing. How are you doing today, says Michelle. So Liverpool, obviously in the runners-up group with Club Brugge, Inter Milan. Is that Leverkusen or Frankfurt? I think it's Frankfurt's badge, isn't it? AC Milan, Leipzig, Bayern, Borussia Dortmund, and PSG. So PSG, amazingly enough, could be an opponent for either Chelsea, Man City, or Tottenham. Quite easily could work out that way. So there's some massive games. Spurs v Liverpool was a good game, but a tense one. Yeah. Oh my God. Anna didn't take it too well, did she? Bless her. I hope she manages to dust all that off and come back in, because she wasn't happy. She was not happy at all, and it was like, I hate to be in that household with her husband being a Liverpool fan. It's a nightmare. I'm thinking PSG versus Napoli. That would be a good draw. I don't. You know what? It's the last 16 of the Champions League. You get who you get. You can't wish for the easy opponent, because, as history has proven, there's no easy opponent in the Champions League. So you get who you get. Obviously, we're going to stick around for the Europa League, because I am interested to see who Manchester United get in the playoff. Interested full stop, because there's a lot of Champions League teams going down into the Europa League. It's very interesting. I don't think it works the same for the Conference League, in all fairness. I'm not really that bothered. I will cover that in the news video later, who everybody's got anyway, so that if anybody misses this live stream, they will get it all updated in that video. We're all like that with our teams. Yeah. We of course, everybody wants the easy option, and I don't. You know what? I don't care. If we get Bayern, we get Bayern. Yeah, I don't care. Mane's emotional comeback to Liverpool. I know he's only just gone, but it would. Yeah, some stuff like that writes themselves, right? So it's either. I think we either get Real Madrid or Bayern today. To be quite honest with you. I'm expecting either or. We've history with Real. Obviously, the beat us in the final, so we've got revenge in mind if we play them. And obviously, Mane's the key between Bayern and Liverpool. We have gone to both these places and won games. So, it is what it is. If we get Porto or Benfica, I think Benfica is an emotional return for Nunes, former club. And obviously, you'll know a lot about Porto. So, yeah, there's some interesting stuff there. Very interesting stuff. But I'm certainly not in the mindset of avoiding. I think somebody like Tottenham would love to avoid PSG. Man City, Dortmund, yeah, that would be cool. I mean, there's some fantasy booking there, isn't there? Some real stories to be told in this last 16. It's like wrestling, isn't it? in a fashion. Could tell some really fantastic stories. Like, obviously, Europa League, Man United could draw Ajax. That's a story in itself. The ex-manager, Chelsea, AC Milan. Chelsea can't draw AC Milan, can they? They're both in the same group. They came out of the same group together, didn't they? So that can't happen. Real Madrid, PSG could happen. City and Dortmund were in the same group. James, what football have you been watching? They can't play it. None of them can actually happen, can they? Apart from Real Madrid, PSG. Yeah, Chelsea have already played AC Milan and Man City have already played Dortmund. They've already done. They're winning the groups together. James, come on. I know it's early morning. Dude, but I think we need to check the tables, mate. But they've already gone. They've done. Their matches have gone. They could play them in the semi-finals, to be fair. But yeah, then there's no way they can happen. Man City will avoid Dortmund. AC Milan will avoid Chelsea. Chelsea could get PSG. Oh yeah, yeah. I forgive you, James. I forgive you. It's early morning. Your brain's not in full motion. Your brain doesn't actually really start working until at least 12 o'clock at night. I will let you off. What you do with that? Oh, AC Milan, Man City, Dortmund v Chelsea. That's what you do with that. You just switch it around. I know you romantic side of it, but the matches have gone. They've done. Haaland scored against Dortmund. Yeah, it's just like so many like little hidden stories there, which could really work fantastic as this draw starts to unfold. But yeah, these are just the teams involved. Obviously, I think a lot of people want to avoid Napoli. Liverpool can't get Napoli. We've played them. So you've got Club Brugge, Inter can't play them because they're Italian. AC Milan can't play them. So they've got either Leipzig, Frankfurt, Dortmund. I mean, how many German teams are in that runners-up group? It's quite amazing. And you've got PSG. I mean, Napoli PSG would be amazing. Some would say my brain never works. Fair play. Oh God, my brain never works. Trust me. But yeah, this is good, Scott. I like these kind of draws. I'm glad that top teams are in, and we're going to stick. Obviously, we're going to stick around for that Europa League draw. Once that's done, then it's bye. Conference League can go bollocks. I'm not interested. I will cover who West Ham gets in the video later, but we're not sticking around for 3 hours because Conference League. Well, the Europa League is 32 teams to be pulled out of an app for that one. So yeah, obviously Arsenal and Man United top teams. Be interesting to see who they get. Obviously, the Southampton manager situation. It's another manager gone by the wayside. Ooh, be interesting to see who could be lined up possibly for that job. Obviously, we've just had recent sackings. Could this be a job for Steven Gerrard? I mean, I know it's a bit out there, but it could be a good job for him going into Southampton, if I'm being honest. So there's still a Premier League club. Porto is a sleeper team, especially with Tahimi up front. Yeah, Leeds 2022. Hello, shout out to you. Yeah, he scored in the last game as well. I think Liverpool would. The ideal draw is Benfica. Take Nunes back to his former club, but I don't want to avoid anybody. I think that's the big takeaway. We get who we get, and I'd be happy with whoever we get. It is the Champions League. I think the romantic side of it for me is that we get Bayern Munich. We have faced them before. The revenge side of me says, we're going to get Real Madrid, man. And then, we'll probably get an easier game with Porto and Benfica. That's genuinely how it is. But last time we played Benfica, I think in the last 16, we actually got beat. I think it was way back in the day when, like, Sissoko got injured. He got poked in his eye, and we lost. And that was the year after we've won the Champions League and stuck through the back door, having to do all them qualifiers. Then we got beat by Benfica in the knockout round. It was quite horrendous. But yeah, obviously, get your predictions. What kind of draws do you want to see? Man United, who do you want? James, who the ideal draw? I think we're here anyway. Are we not far off? Oh, we're just seeing an advertisement on thingy. We're no way near. We're still ages away from the draw. Just Tyson Fury wearing a skull shirt. Fury. Oh, yes, it's a big match. 3rd of December. Boxing match. Sure, probably just Nick will probably try and cover that. But yeah, I don't think there's anything announced for Raw tonight other than obviously it's the build now to Survivor Series. So it'd be interesting to see what's going to come of that as well. The ideal draw for Man United in the Europa League is Salzburg. Yeah, Trent and Martin, shout out to you. Hello, welcome. Welcome to this madhouse. Hello. Ralph Essenhalter is going to the job centre. He's got sacked today. Yeah, we've seen. We've kind of announced it. I'm going to do it's going to be in my news video later. Amazing. 5 p.m. news video. New video things what will come into the channel, which is a 5 p.m. Like roundup video for the football. Man United get in. Ajax in the Europa League playoffs. It's written in the stars. I think it's Connor. Man United versus Liverpool. Yeah, how is that going to work when we're in 2 different competitions? Yeah, there's lots of things going off this week. It's interesting. I want to, obviously, me and Nick are doing tag teams. We're going to be talking about tag teams on our podcast tomorrow on the Just Real Talk channel. Before WEP. We are like the pre-warm-up for WEP on Tuesday. So we're going to do that. Then Wednesday, we've got City versus Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. Then Thursday is Man United v Villa. Let's see if Man United could get some revenge on Aston Villa after that shock defeat at the weekend. And that will be with the draw as well for the next round of the Carabao Cup. So all good stuff. Friday, I think it's Birmingham Sunderland we're going to take a look at. Then Saturday we're with Arsenal Wolves. Yes, it's told you. 7 days of Dave. It's not. It's more like 2 weeks, nearly 2 weeks of Dave. It's madness. Then obviously Friday night we've got SmackDown. I think we're doing NXT and AEW this week. I think Nick's doing AEW by himself. I think I'm doing NXT. Not sure if I'm doing it by myself or not, but I think I might be. So, yeah, lots of stuff going off this week. Honestly, the streams galore. You're going to get sick of seeing me, guys. Then Sunday, we've got the double headers. Man United again, I think, are in action. Then Monday, I don't know. There's not a day off. I can tell you that. There's not a day off. It's like when Sven became England manager, always got Sweden, yes. The best tag team was Ryback and Curtis Axel. If you like them, then that's great. Logan and Jake Paul win tag titles. Jellyhead, shout out to you. Eventually, Logan Paul's out injured. He's torn his OCL, LCL, and whatever else. So you won't see him for another 6 months. But if they work with Jake Paul in that time, both come back, I could see them as a tag team. I could really do. And I would no shade on it. I think they'd do great. But they've got to be committed. I think Jake Paul's still pursuing this boxing malarkey because it's money. I think he's still heavily involved in that. If he drops that and gets into wrestling, I think they've got a future as a tag team there. Yes, it doesn't quite work with them being YouTubers and stuff, but KSI or Mr. Beast. KSI, if he trains, I can see that. Mr. Beast, absolutely not. The guy is not fit. He's out of shape. Have you seen him? He wouldn't last 10 seconds in a ring with anybody, never mind Roman Reigns. He's got the money. I get granted, he's got a lot of money. But seriously, the guy wouldn't last 10 seconds. Seriously, he's not a physical specimen. Unlike KSI or Logan Paul or any of that lot of stuff. But Batista needs to come back. I don't know. I think he's happy with his retirement. I think he's doing great stuff with movies now. I don't know if he even wants to come back. Malachi, here's a word you don't hear every day. Hey, nothing wrong with us fat people. Hey, mate, I'm flipping podgy, mate. I am a podgy. Don't worry about that. I've got a midriff. I look like I swallowed a football. So don't worry. I wouldn't put myself in a ring with Roman. Never mind anybody else. Mariachi. We need Days plus Tommy versus Roman in 2-on-1. Now you'd need me, Nick, Days, Tommy 4-on-1 to even stand a chance, and we still get pummeled. Send Days in. He's our rock. He's our rock. And a heel doors. Hope you are well this morning. Hope you have calmed down from last night. Hopefully we can get a decent draw today for Tottenham. You know it's going to be PSG though, don't you? Just look at the runners-up. There are your opponents. Dave, you mean it's a beer belly? Oh, yeah, it's more than a beer belly. Oh, my God. It is middle-aged bread. Confirmed. Cody's going to be the one to take the titles off of Roman. I don't know. I would have believed that about 3 months ago. But Sami Zayn, man. He is so over. They've got to work on him. He's either A, going to take the title off of Roman, or a title off of Roman, or him and Kevin Owens are going to take the titles off the Usos. They're going to do something with Sami, with the bloodline. There's a poster for Survivor Series, what I think has just been released today, and it is of the bloodline. So expect it to be all 5 of them. So predictions in who would you have in that? Who would you have go up against him? I think Brawling Brutes with Sheamus, and then you had the New Day to that. I think that's what they're going to do. Nope, still fuming. Mike hasn't spoke much to me today. He is putting up a new curtain pole in the bedroom, keeping it in the way. I bloody bet he is. I'm just saying, I bet it was carnage last night. Roman's going to beat Cody, says Trenton. Don't know. I think momentum's going to be Cody. Cody's going to win the men's Royal Rumble. I think he's going to have momentum. He's going to at least walk away with one of them titles. I'm not saying he's going to win both, but he's certainly going to walk away with one of them. And I'm predicting that will be the WWE Championship. We've still got Theory to cash in yet. Isn't he becoming like the new Otis? I think Bray and his faction, they need to work really, really fast on that faction, dude, if it's going to be Bray. I mean, they've literally got 2 weeks. They're going to have to move very, very fast to get them revealed and out there, which I think is a miles away. Spurs v Bruges. God, that'd be a tough game, though, because Bruges are pretty good, you know. Breaking news, Ralph Essenhutter has been sacked. Yes. Breaking news, it was broken about half an hour ago. My phone is terrible. My partner is living in fear. And so I live in fear, and I'm not even nowhere near you, Anna. I saw the thunder after yesterday's stream. I am protected by my monitor and being quite a distance away from where you live. Let's put it that way. I'd hate to be the managers or the people, referees or the VAR people what meet you from after yesterday's game. Oh my God. Man, you was blaming everybody, Anna. Even the cat got the blame. And you might even got a cat, it's neighbour's cat. It's called Tiddles. Yeah, we're quite away from the job, but I just wanted to start early and just let you guys get your thoughts out there. The last 16 games, not going to be easy no matter who it is, Real, PSG, Bayern. Don't find it find it easy either. No, God. Look, none of them are looking at Napoli thinking, God, that'd be an easy game. Nobody's looking at Liverpool thinking, oh my God, that's an easy game. They're all hard games. What VAR people? But they had the day off. I thought I was fucked off with United. Wes is here. Hello, Wes. How you doing, dude? Puffing along. It's good to see people actually getting off. It's a strange time. I know we started the stream yesterday at a strange time for that Chelsea Arsenal game, but these early streams are not really good. They're not good for the health. We're used to late night streams. These early ones are kind of like very strange. Been a strange weekend though. We had a pay-per-view at a really decent time here in the UK, which is very strange. But yeah, they're the teams up on the screen. The group winners: Napoli, Porto, Bayern Munich, Tottenham, Chelsea, Real Madrid, and then we've got Man City and Benfica. Liverpool was runners-up: Club Brugge, Inter Milan, Frankfurt, AC Milan, Leipzig, then Dortmund and PSG. So to confirm, no Italian team can draw an Italian team, no English team can draw each other, no German team can draw each other. So it's pretty much works itself out. Liverpool have got the options of Porto, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich and Benfica. Napoli will play either Club Brugge, Leipzig, Dortmund, Frankfurt or PSG, avoiding the two Italian teams. Obviously, Chelsea, Man City, Spurs are all in the same category, so they cannot draw each other even if they weren't from the same country. But they can't draw Liverpool, likewise, so they've got the rest of them other than the teams what was in their group. So Man City can't play Dortmund, so they've got PSG, Frankfurt, Leipzig, Club Brugge, Inter, AC Milan. They've got all of them to look at. They could play any one of them, so they could take one of them teams away from Liverpool, to be fair. Benfica's playing well too. Yeah, Benfica are cool. They are good. They beat Juventus to top the group, but Juventus actually beat Inter Milan yesterday in the Italian in Serie A. So I don't know what's happening with Juve at the moment. They're a bit all over the place, like Barcelona, to be fair. I'm on the iron brew this morning. It's 5:46 here. Just dropped off work. Oh my God, it's really early. Man, dude. Well, very much appreciate it. Frankfurt are not that good. They barely held off spot in Lisbon for the second spot. But they're there. They've made it. They've made it to this stage. I think they're probably the easy opposition out of that group. Leipzig, I wouldn't say they were. I think they're a tough team. Everyone beats Juve. Anna says, I'm having to watch the Chelsea-Arsenal game because it's on the channel for the draw. Talk about rubbing it in. Now I hate BT Sports. Yeah, I'm watching it too. That's exactly what I'm watching, just waiting for the draw to start. Seeing that kick-off again between Shaka and Chalobah, where they're going to be fines thrown. Memedova. Zanim Memedova. I hope I am not butchered that too much, but hello, how are you doing? Who are you supporting, dude? Which team is your team of choice? I am. Who am I kidding? I hate everyone today, says Anna. Oh my God, the doom and gloom. Well, me and your husband are at the other end of the spectrum. We are loving life today. We're in the best moods ever. After being in doom and gloom the last couple of weeks. Yeah, William Saliba actually got the player of the match for yesterday's game. I missed that for some reason. So yeah, we're all excited for this. Obviously, it's typical, UEFA, they'll probably keep us waiting forever to do the draw. We'll get loads of bloody stupidness. Anna is truly eel today. Yes, she's living up to the Anna eel doors. Be going round slamming doors, throwing pots and pans at walls, kicking the cat, kicking the dog, not feeding the budgie, spitting in the fish tank. I mean, this is Anna Dawes right now. This is how she's been for the last 24 hours. Every door is not safe in that house. Good job I ain't got work today. Probably not a good idea. Being around chef's nights, you can imagine, yeah. There's been an accident at work and a heel. Dawes has come at me. What do you mean? It's undercooked. Oh my god. It'd be chaos. A&E, where you're from, would be full of like people from you at knife attacks. Hi Anna, so how did Tottenham go on yesterday? Oh god, no. Do you want to keep on talking, sunshine? Unbelievable, isn't it? Spurs should at least have like 5 pens. I believe one of them was definitely a penalty. The kick. I think that one was defo. I am very questionable on the rest, if I'm being honest. I'd just give one penalty out of the possible 5. It should have probably could have been a 2-2 draw. But and that's me being very reasonable. Yeah, the kick was undoubtedly a penalty. Referee didn't want to look at it. Could have sent it to VAR. They didn't send it to VAR. Might change my name to Anna Rampage Dawes. Yeah, Anna is in beast mode. She is in full beast mode. Her husband wanted to go to the shop. Where does Dave live again? Hey, I've given you 1 penalty. What are you talking about? I'll give you 1. 1 penalty. You're not having the rest, Anna. No chance. It's cheating. Kind of 5, really. At least 2, but defo 1. I think 1. I think 1 penalty, definitely. But it's not for me to let me at him. It's not for me. I am not the referee. I don't make these decisions. I do think you was adjust by 1 penalty. Seriously. But that's it. The rest you can bollocks. No. VAR pull exists for a reason. So Chelsea lost 2 games on the trot then. I didn't really register that. Graham Potter already on the chopping block. Right, question to the chat. Who would you have as Southampton manager now that they've got rid of Aston Hooter? Who do you think goes in? I think Gerrard's a shout myself. Let me know. Who do you think would be a front runner? Oh, there was a moment. You know when we finished the stream yesterday, Shaka swore. He literally said the F word, and I just finished the stream as he swore, and they had to apologise for it. He said swore straight away. Anyway, why is Connor suddenly saying that now when he was pleading for Liverpool to win yesterday? Oh yeah, of course. Because he's a Neil. He says things to please. Going to say he wasn't interested yesterday when it was like, oh, I could get 5 points here. I could get a point here. Oh my god. I actually got 5 points for yesterday for the Liverpool result. I actually did put 2-1 Liverpool. Thought I'd put 2-2 and I hadn't. I put 2-2 for the Chelsea Arsenal game. That's where I got confused. We're going to go over now to the Champions League. 4 minutes away. We've got an advertisement. Ad break. Viva Liverpool. Viva Atlanta United. Connor is not an eel. He's more like a little bitch. Little bitch. He can't even go at you, can he? Because you're a mod. You're a mod. Yeah, so there will be a predictions video out today as well. There's loads of stuff out today. There's the wrestling update video. There's massive changes in that league. Then we've got the predictions video. There's massive there's a landslide victory for someone. Not going to say who, but he's on course for certainly playing well. And then obviously there's the 5 p.m. news show. Just lots of videos today, isn't there? So yeah, one of the videos will be on the Just Feel Talk channel. Obviously that's the wrestling one. But then there's 2 videos up tonight as well for this channel. So yeah, there might not be a stream tonight, but there's definitely some videos. Shots fired, and I thought I was salty. Interesting. Yeah, we're moments away from this draw. Fingers crossed we get what we want and whatever. We're going to stick around for an hour. We're going to stick around for the Europa League draw. I know that's not until 12. So we'll probably, I don't know what we'll talk about until 12 o'clock, but we'll find something. We always do. We aren't disappearing. We're going to stick around. Obviously, I want to know who Man United and Arsenal are going to get. Could they get Ajax? I don't know who Arsenal could possibly draw. To be quite honest, we have not seen the tables for that. So that could be interesting. Lots of teams from the Champions League gone down, like Barcelona. So it's massive. But Benfica Inter would be a good draw. That could be interesting. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of interesting games what could come out of this. It's quite enthralling. Tottenham could get PSG. That would really, really make Anna's day even better. Anna's like, what? Not PSG. I think, no, storytelling wise, this is perfect storytelling. Perisic, Tottenham, Inter. Max Hamed Moose. Hello. Max Hamed Moose. I love that name. Is it Muse? I don't know. It's kind of strange. But Max Hamed, hello to you. Dave, Arsenal are not in today's draw. They're in the last 16 United. Only English team in the playoff round. Oh, is it just a playoff then? Oh, is it not Arsenal? Is it just Man United? All right, dude. I don't understand how they're working this out then. So it's not the 32. What are they doing? Man City, PSG, let's them rip each other apart. That would be good. Dortmund versus Inter or Tottenham versus Dortmund. Could be interesting. But Dortmund, obviously Perisic going back to his former club. That could be fun. That would be very fun. And we've got Man City. Yeah, I'd throw Man City under the bus, to be honest. The 2 Champions League wannabes. Yeah, you've got to play each other. One of you's not winning the Champions League for another season. That'd be fun. Here we go. Champions League draw. So we're only really looking at Man United. We'll stick around for that then. We'll stick around for Man United. We'll do that. No problem. I'm not sticking around for West Ham now. The Conference League can kiss my butt. That's it. Flipping 1 o'clock. We're not staying around till 1 o'clock. No chance. 41 people in here. Is there, Connor? Flipping heck. Well, make yourselves known, guys. Have your comments. Put your comments in the comment section. Subscribe if you're new. We do football watch-alongs all the time on this channel. Make sure you slap a like on the stream as well. That's cool. I know these kind of streams do kind of work. So people, if you're new, let your voices be heard. We are a good bunch. Come join this vibrant community of bloody really good football fans and fuming Annas, who is a Tottenham fan. Melissa Rose, hello. According to Athletic Southampton are considering Luton Town's Nathan Jones after sacking Ralph Essenhooter. Wow, that's cool, Leeds. Thank you. Dylan, hello. Dave, turning to days. I am not turning into days. I will promote shit like that. City will draw Frankfurt. Oh, Melissa, don't do that. We don't want that draw. Oh, this is a clown who goes on and talking bollocks. Yeah. Where's his female co-host? The last time we did one of these, there was a female co-host which showed a lot of leg. So we're just running through the teams, what are obviously in the group winners, which you can see up on the screen. Liverpool, Bayern. We can't. Yeah, we could. Yeah. To be honest, if that happens, I won't be bothered. The draw is rigged. If that happens, it would be rigged. But I'm not bothered. Real Madrid, Bayern, bring them on. I'm not scared. We're Liverpool FC, God's sake. Dark Knight, hello. You're on your break, dude. Just in time for the draw. Don't know how quick this is going to be, but we're going to hang around for the Man United one as well, because obviously that's what we do. We can do it right this time. Oh yes, I don't want a double stream today, like they did last time. Liverpool versus Porto. Joseph Paul, hello to you, sir. How you doing? Yeah, if you're new, make sure you subscribe, slap a like on the stream. It'd be much appreciated. We do football watch-alongs on this channel all the time. You're more than welcome to join this vibrant chat. I mean, yeah, we're a bunch of morons, but we're good morons. I've got confidence in my team every time they play, whether they win or lose. It's still Viva Atlanta United. They're not in this draw, though, Wes. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, they're not in. They didn't qualify. And they're from the wrong country. Continent. Wouldn't get City, PSG with either Bruges or Frankfurt. Yeah, they're going to get an easy one. You know how it's like for City. Early break, then I'm going for half an hour. 60 people now, kind of. Wow. I don't really want to look at how many people are in the chat. I just want people to subscribe and like. That's what I want. That's ideally what we're doing. Obviously, we've just got various video packages. There's Liverpool. My boys. We want a good draw today. But if we have Bayern, it's fine. We get Mane coming back to Anfield. Morons use. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh my God. Nice, man. Hello to Borinio. Is that how you say your name? Island. Hello to you. Welcome. You need to learn me how to pronounce your name, though. Because I will butcher it. I am terrible at foreign names. I'm not going to lie. PSG will get Porto or Benfica. Not before us, they won't. Not before us, they won't. So, yeah, we've got the layout. We've got the set out. It's this guy what always does the draw. He's not even the boring one. You always have that representation fella what comes. PSG Napoli. Here he comes. This is the main ball guy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Claudio Manchetti. Here we go. We're actually getting into it. Without too much overshow. I'm going to move these off the screen for now. In fact, no, I'll hide them. Let's do that instead. Boom. And boom. There we go. And the teams are going to go either side of that. I think we'll work it out as it goes. Get ready to add text. No. The draw is rigged. Give City and PSG the easiest draw possible. My shift will be over by the time the draw is done. You see how it works. We've got a few hours of dribble yet. Start at 11. Be about 1:30 when they do the draw. Hopefully, Dave will be the host of the champ. Yeah, that's my main aim in life is to host a Champions League draw. Make it happen. Be sponsored by either Lucasade or Iron Brew. That's also an aim of mine. Nobody knows who will get. To be fair, it's random. Oh, either way, everybody will say it's rigged. Of course they will, because they'll be unhappy with the draw that they've got. It's just how it is, isn't it? But obviously, we've got to entertain other people. There's going to be AC Milan fans what want a decent draw. There's going to be Inter fans what want a decent draw. Real Madrid fans what want a decent draw today. So, yeah, we are welcome to all of them different supporter groups. If you're out there and you're watching this stream, yeah, come and have your say. Which team are you supporting? What are your ideal draws? Because, yeah, much be appreciated for your views and values. I might butcher your name a little bit, but you're more than welcome to still put your thoughts in. Yeah, Melissa, I can see it, to be fair. Oh, we got Hamit Altop, Turkish player. He's got 41 UEFA appearances. Is it Alatop or Altop? I think it's Alatop. He was a finalist with Galatasaray. Well, he plays for Galatasaray. Halatop. So this is the guy what they've have brought onto the stage. AC Spurs. Dave, breaking NWA news. Nick Aldis has left NWA. Oh my fucking god, he's an executive producer as well. Wow. Get your thoughts in, guys. Does he show up in WWE or does he go to Impact with Mickey James? You're kidding. No, it looks like it's true. Nick Aldis is a free agent. Wow. That's amazing. That is going to send a title race through, especially the independent scene in America. WWE it'd be ace in WWE. Could be interesting. Triple H should be keeping an eye on that if I was him. Nick Aldis is Mangas from TNA. Yes. He's the big O. He used to be in the Sky One Gladiator series. Nick Aldis. Oblivion, I think it was called. Dave and just Nick are doing the Champions League in Europa. Yeah, we are. Surely bound for Impact Zone. Yeah, I think that, to be quite honest with you, Anna. I think he goes to Impact. Mickey James is there, so I think he just follows her. I'd love to see him in WWE though. Royal Rumble appearance could be a possibility now that he's a kind of a free agent. I would love to see that. But that's just the Englishman in me. Seeing an English wrestler getting prioritised would be massive. Especially with the likes of Drew McIntyre and Sheamus already being in WWE. Imagine throwing Nick Aldis into that mix. Tasty. It won't happen. He'll go to Impact. Is anyone streaming the FA Cup game on BBC tonight? No. Unfortunately, Nick is doing his Pokemon stream instead. And I don't want to stream, to be honest. I'm going to get rested for Raw. And I've got loads of videos to do today. To be quite honest with you, I've got a stacked day ahead of me. To be honest, I can't blame him. Nick Aldis has stripped him of his title opportunity for no reason whatsoever and suspended him. They've done that to him. Why have they done that? I would have thought that would have been a storyline. But if they stripped him of his title and that's a bit mad. Here we go. We're getting some more information of this. We've got this nerdy guy now with glasses. I don't even know him. This is the first time I'm seeing him. Braun backstage heat. Dave can't because doing the FA Cup draw as well. That night Dave can't because he is doing the FA Cup draw as well. What time's the FA Cup draw? because I didn't even know. I thought that would have been after the match. I don't know if I am doing the FA Cup draw. I could be doing the FA Cup draw. I don't know. People want that, I'll do it. Siva, hello. How are you doing? Tash Nush Siva. Hope I'm not really butchering your name. I am a Liverpool fan. Big time. Billy Corgan stripped Aldis of his title shot against Murdoch. Okay. Wow. Bad madness. I know it's Titus and Matt Cardona now, isn't it? I'm going to have to go and make a brew. Potato cake in a potato cake in the canteen. All right, dude. Dark Knight, 7 p.m. tonight. Oh, is it on the one show? Could sneak an extra stream in. We'll have a look at it. Tanish, hello. Shout out to you. So you were a Liverpool fan, Tanish? Good to have you here, bud. Are you from Malaysia? Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, put your thoughts in. Who do you want in the cup draw? Who are you looking for? We are here for the draw. We're going to get the first name out. I'm just going to prep something while we're waiting. That means I can't see the chat right now. So you just have to... what's the first team name? So it's Leipzig is first. Leipzig, our first one's out. And they are going up against... Have I spelled Leipzig right? No, obviously not. They're going up against... So we're into the draw. Leipzig is first out. Who are they going to get? Man City, Leipzig. That's a good game. That's a tough one. Tino Werner back there at Leipzig. I think I've seen Tino Werner back there. Let's just change the colour and it allows me to. There we go. Boom. I am going to be slightly behind because I'm trying to sort this out. So we've got Leipzig City. I think we've got Club Brugge next. So while they're doing that, I'll be just writing this. It's a lot of writing for me, by the way, guys. So we've got Club Brugge. Probably PSG. Club Brugge are up. So yeah, this is 10th. I can't see the chat, by the way. So I've got this writing thing up. I will talk to you in a second. Got Benfica. So Liverpool and Benfica is off the table. So Club Brugge v Benfica. So that is off the cards, guys. I don't know how this is going to do that. Liverpool are at home. Yeah, get ready, guys. Liverpool are up. Liverpool are next. Oh, who are we going to get? So we can either get Porto, Bayern, Real Madrid, or Bayern Munich. There's only them choices. Liverpool, home game first. Oh, here we go. Real Madrid, it's a revenge. From the final, it's a revenge tie. It's a classic tie. It's not Bayern Munich, it's Real Madrid. These two faced in the final last season, with Madrid winning 1-0. So that is the game for Liverpool. I'm not shocked. Not shocked at all. I expected a tough game. Who's the AC Milan? AC Milan. AC Milan are up next. Could get Tottenham. Could be an English club. fast paced. This, I love it. There you go. It is Tottenham. It is Spurs. There we go. I think that's a fair draw, Dana. I'd be happy with that. You've avoided PSG. So AC Milan v Spurs. We talk about all these after the draw. Boom. Because this is fast paced. So we've got Frankfurt now. Just put Frankfurt. I'm not writing all of the name. So Tottenham, AC Milan, and Liverpool have got Real Madrid. Interesting. Very good draws. But Frankfurt are up next, and I've spelt Frankfurt wrong. So put Frankfurt. So that's cool. Frankfurt, there we go. Who have they got? They've got Napoli. That's Napoli through to the next round. No shade on poor old Frankfurt, but they're not winning that game. Napoli with an easy draw. A lot of clubs in the in this Champions League draw will be glad of it that they're avoiding Napoli. So Borussia Dortmund is up. That's the next team drawn out. Dortmund. Lots of German teams in this draw. Dortmund. Porto. Can they draw Porto? Probably not. I don't know. So Dortmund. Who are they going to get? Chelsea. Dortmund, Chelsea. Dortmund, Chelsea. Tough game for Chelsea, that. It's a tough game. I suppose they'd be a little bit more happy. I don't know. We're going to squeeze half of these in now. We'll do. Inter Milan. Milan. So it is Porto. They've got Porto straight away. Okay, so that was done quick. That's their tie done. Right, I'm going to have to try and squish some of this up. To squeeze stuff in. It's quick. Try to do it quick. Paris Saint-Germain are up. So that was what Paris Saint-Germain Bayern Munich. What a fucking game. PSG versus Bayern Munich. That's one of them out of the running for this year's Champions League. That's amazing. That's a big game. It's a flipping huge game when it allows me to move this down, and it's not. It's been a kneel. So let me do it. Come on now. There we go. Don't be an heel on me now. So we're going to squeeze that one in. That's the game of the round, to be honest. So we'll leave that quite big at the bottom. So there we go. It's a bit crammed. Holy shit, what a game. PSG versus Bayern. Should be a banger. It's like banger after bangers. They've gone to an advert with the Champions League. So we're going to run through the games. Leipzig versus Manchester City. Club Brugge, Benfica. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. AC Milan, Spurs. Frankfurt, Napoli. Dortmund, Chelsea. Inter Milan, Porto. PSG versus Bayern Munich. I don't know about you, but I couldn't have predicted that draw any bloody better. I think that draw is amazing. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Boom. Can make that a little bit smaller. But yeah, they've got some juicy ties. Let me know in the chat what you think. What's the game? What's catching your eye? Liverpool, Real Madrid. Not an easy one, but revenge from the final is definitely on the line. The Europa League draw doesn't come on until 12. Yeah, I know. It's another hour away. It's on the hour. I know. We will stick around if that's what people want. I'll stay around as long as people want me to. He's not doing that conference draw. That's the only one I'm not doing. Well, sure off. You've got the Champions League predictions video out of the way. Yeah, we could just do it all now. We can do a predictions video now while we're live. So we can talk about which teams go through out of these possibles. Benfica definitely go into the last 8 as well, Dave. Yep. We're going to run through the games and I'll give you my thoughts and feelings of who I think is going to qualify for the quarterfinals. Got to tell Mike about the fixtures. Okay, Anna. I'm sure he won't be happy, but I don't know. Some juicy games, to be honest. Yeah, but there's some great games. So Leipzig, Man City. I think City win. I think Manchester City gets through. Club Brugge, Benfica is going to be tasty. A lot of people have misjudged Club Brugge this season, including myself. Could be a tricky game for Benfica. I do think Benfica still go through. Now, but I'm going to be completely biased. It might not work in Liverpool's favour, but Liverpool, Real Madrid, it's tasty. It's very oozy. It's very oozy. I don't know who I have win. I think if that had gone to Liverpool in the second leg, I'd say Liverpool more. I don't know. I want to say Liverpool. AC Milan, Spurs. I'm going to please Anna. I'm going to say Spurs. Frankfurt, Napoli is only one team winning in that, and that's Napoli. Dortmund, Chelsea's a tough game. I think Chelsea have got enough to get through, but I think it's a very interesting game. We've got Inter, Porto. I think Inter, maybe. I don't know. I've got a feeling that Porto could cause a little bit of a ruckus there. Then PSG, Bayern. Ooh, got to be Bayern, hasn't it? PSG not winning the Champions League again for another year. Man, what do you guys think? What do you think of the draw? Who would you put through? Yeah, Club Brugge Benfica is good. That's a great game. It'd be very interesting to see who could win that one. It's not a bad game. I think the Frankfurt Napoli one is the only one what I think is going to be a landslide. It's an army draw, to be fair. Away goals don't count these days. No, there's no away goals. So playing at home isn't weird. Yeah, it's just playing in front of that famous Anfield Cop is what I'm talking about. That's the advantage. City, Benfica, Madrid, Napoli. Yeah, a lot of people will pick Madrid, I think. Apart from me, I'm a Liverpool through and through. I'm picking Liverpool over Madrid. We Klopp will be looking revenge in his eyes. Hopefully the thing is, we've got injuries now. These matches are not until February. Completely different kettle of fish come February, I tell you. So, yeah, I think Real Madrid have got a better team, but I don't like betting against Liverpool. Inter versus Porto. So we are stuck with some random program, I think, on BT Sports now because the draw's done. So we can stick around. We'll stick around for Man United one. I know it's like ages away, but I'm sure you guys have got loads of stuff to say. Let's see how the chat is doing. I know Connor said it got huge at one point. Don't get me wrong. I want Liverpool to win, but I don't think they will. But you never know in football. Oh yeah, I wasn't slagging you off for your opinion. A lot of people will think Madrid have got the better chance. Madrid would want to get Benzema back into scoring form. They've got good players. F Madrid, Vinicius Junior being one. He scored the winning goal against us. It wasn't a one-sided game. I didn't feel like that Champions League final was over just because they scored, if you got what I mean. I do think we were a little bit tentative, but I don't think we'll go into it with that frame of mind. So, playing the game at Anfield first worries me, but don't know. We've done it before. Leverkusen have come. Juventus came in 2005. We beat both of them in the first 20 minutes of that game. I'm not super confident, but who dares wins? What's the point in getting Porto second round, then Madrid in the quarterfinal? There's a lot of big teams going out. You look at this lineup. There's a lot of big teams facing each other. So you've got PSG, Munchen. That's a big team leaving the competition. Do you know what I mean? There's a big team leaving the competition with that match. Liverpool, Real Madrid. Liverpool win, you're knocking out Real Madrid. It's madness. It's absolutely a madness. Dortmund, Chelsea. I do think Chelsea will win that one. Man City, Leipzig. I mean, Man City should win that one. But Leipzig are a tricky team. Leipzig did good, winning the group. Against Real Madrid, Man City shouldn't be overconfident. My English football obsession wants the England teams to win. Yeah, of course. I'm saying I don't want an English team to lose unless they're playing an English team. City, Benfica, Real Madrid. Sorry, Liverpool fans. Spurs, Napoli. No, I didn't feel sorry. It's perfectly well to have your opinions. That's the whole point of it. Liverpool have got a really tough opponent. There's no doubt about it. But I think we would have been in probably the same situation if we got Bayern Munich. I feel like there's no different scenario here. It's like you've got Madrid or you've got Bayern Munich, or we could be looking at it completely different if we'd have drawn Benfica or Porto. But the draw suggests that there was two big clubs. I'm not shy about it. It's just the way it is. In fact, we'll go on to Sky Sport. I'm going to go over to Sky Sports while we wait for the playoffs. I don't even know which way I'm going here. Is it the football show? There we go. Sky Sports News will give us a little bit more. City have tried and stop Racano. He's a good player. Some good players, actually. City, Club Brugge, Madrid, Chelsea, PSG. Says David Paul, shout out to you. My phone's just indicating that draw has been made. Got a new subscriber. Shout out to that new subscriber. Welcome aboard, my friend. Do lots of football watch-alongs, lots of football content coming to this channel with the World Cup. So more the merrier. Dave, question: if Dortmund don't make it through, Chelsea do you see them increasing the charge at signing? Yeah. Big time. They're going to try and make as much money out of the selling of Bellingham as much as possible. But I think Bellingham could be a hot transfer in January rather than the summer, if that's the way they want to go. Big game, PSG and Bayern, says Thibaut. I don't know how to pronounce your name, dude, but Thibaut Mombaya. We'll go with that. Don't want to butcher it too much, but it's hard to pronounce when you're from Yorkshire and you don't really know what names are. I do apologise. Imagine Leipzig beat City, but then Liverpool beat Real Madrid. PSG beat Bayern. Drop the play open. The drop would play open. The competition wide open. And a heel door says I'd stay clear of Bellingham. They're asking 150 million. It's a top quality player. Obviously, Sky Sports have got the actual volumes off on my TV at the minute. It's playing heel. It does that from time to time. Obviously, the draw in Porto, PSG, Bayern, they're just scrolling the things. Southampton sacked Ralph Hesselhutter as well today. Transfer in January doesn't count now as the cup tied. Now there's an open window, isn't there? Thought there was an open window. Will it be in the next round? Thought they could play for a second team in the same year. Could be wrong. Thought they had to redo it because that's what they can do with the FA Cup, I think. Honestly, if I was Liverpool, try sign him in January because he will be cheaper than what he is on to later stages of the Champions League. Yeah, if we're going to sign him, we want to sign him now. I think that's a clear message. He's going to get more expensive, and FSG do not want to spend loads of money on one player. Trust me, they're not into that. They do have the money, but they are running two clubs. They are running a baseball team in America as well as a football club over in this country. People tend to forget that they are running two major sports companies rather than just one. So, yeah, they won't want to spend a ridiculous amount of money on a particular player. They will pay that. I think 150 million, they will pay it. I think any higher than that, they'll say no, not interested. He is a quality player. And he is in the Bundesliga, not known Prem player. Big choice to sign him. He did really well at Birmingham City before he went over to the Bundesliga. He was one of their brightest young players and saved them. His money actually got Birmingham out of the red, helped them keep afloat. There was I think they went into liquidation or was close to. And Jude Bellingham signing to Dortmund, the money kept them alive, kept their club going. He is actually a saviour. There's actually a big, massive picture of him outside of St Andrew's ground, the Birmingham City ground. Yeah, he's like a messiah to them. He saved their football club, so he has got a big, massive reputation. What goes with him. But some could be said for Haaland. Yeah, well, Haaland's 200 million release clause. There's a player in but plays for Barcelona with a similar release clause. They put a ridiculous price tag on him. He's a young lad. I don't think anybody will actually want to sign him, but but yeah, it's a ridiculous amount of money. Yeah, big deal. Breaking news. Liverpool will play Real Madrid. City will play Leipzig. I'm sure out of the managers today, Chelsea, probably City will be looking at their draws thinking, yeah, we've got a serious good chance. I think even Spurs, AC Milan, are doable. Seriously, you've got to go 150 because he played well for Birmingham. I don't forget Grealish was the same for Villa. Look where he is now. But Bella, I know what you're saying, Anna. I know what you're saying, but Bellingham's like a future signing, and you don't. It's how English football is now. To sign a young English lad from lower tier football clubs, it's gonna cost because they're looking at these as commodities. They're looking at them financially sounding their football clubs for a substantial amount of years. I get where you're coming from. Bellingham's a big risk, but wasn't Ronaldo, wasn't any of these players when they were first bought in. Haaland's a risk because he's only going to be around for 2 years. Anna's not happy with the draw. Why am I not surprised? Anna in the eye. All right, Anna, let's ask Anna. What was the draw that you wanted? What team did you want? Imagine Newcastle in it. I would love Newcastle to be in it. You've been in it before and you sucked. You were shite. You had Batty and what was it? Batty and Graham Lasso fighting, something like that, or was it Genus or something? 150 million for a future signing. You ain't Bart. Okay, all right, Anna. James, we're out either way. I don't know. AC Milan's not a bad game, you know. I wouldn't throw yourselves under the bus too quick with that. Grealish is definitely a flop. Lukaku, Taimi with Inter versus Porto is interesting. There's some interesting ties, some interesting matchups. Obviously, the two games that stick out like sore thumbs are the Liverpool Real Madrid game because it's the final from last season, and then you've got PSG versus Munich. I mean, that Munich game, it's just huge. It is huge. If we can cover that, we will be covering that. Would love to do a watch along for that. But if it's the same day as Liverpool, you've absolutely fucking no chance. I don't even know if I can do the Liverpool watch along. I hope I can. I want to, but it just depends on how they land. But yeah, some good little watch alongs there for future. I don't want us to get through the first. Didn't want us to get through in the first place. We don't have the squad for this. All right, Anna. Okay. Money though, it's money. You've got to think of money. Even if you're not going to be in it to win it, you've got to think of the cash. There's huge money for getting into the quarterfinals. There's huge money getting into the semis. The TV rights alone, they write themselves. They always have done. It's just big money for them. PSG players look deadly every season, but somehow get knocked out. Yeah, FIBO, they do, mate. They do. It is shocking. It's shocking how that. Same with Man City. They've got the squads, they've got the teams, they've got the money, but somehow it doesn't seem to happen. City are exactly in the same boat as PSG. They spend shitloads of money on players to get nowhere. This is very much a sticky wicket for PSG, but Bayern Munich is such a strong team. Very strong team. And they don't normally not qualify for the quarterfinals, is what I'm trying to say. They're usually always in that quarterfinal draw. Man City have fallen foul to Bayern Munich on lots of occasions. Bayern Munich, going into this tournament, was my tournament favourites, to be honest, with Mane signing. And I still possibly think that. Who are we? Who are our squad players? Mora, Gill, Skip, Tayanga, Spence, Doherty. Yep, totally Champions League worthy players. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, but Liverpool won the Champions League in 2005 with Bishkan. Bloody Traore. Oh, we had some garbage. Smitzer. Smitzer did turn out to be a great player, but yeah, we went through into that Champions League final against AC Milan 2005 with one of the worst Liverpool teams I've seen in a long time, and we've still managed to do something. So I wouldn't close stuff off. Money talks, and I'd want Spurs to get through as many rounds as possible, even with that weakened team. Bayern's case, Mane got them through. He's their top player, Dave, with the goals. Sané, you can't ignore Sané. Mane and Sané. I know it's weird to think. But yeah, they have missed Lewandowski. I think if he'd have still been at Bayern, they would have been unstoppable. But Kimmich, midfield, is great. Really great players at Bayern. You look through that squad. Goretzka, very good midfielder as well. Yeah, some really great players at Bayern. I think Spurs, yeah, I think it's a tough game, but I think they can win. Napoli, Frankfurt, name your scoreline. How many goals will Raspadori score or Simone? Obviously, they're their two main players. Yeah, look at Man United are looking at one of their players. Is it Rastavazili? I don't know how you pronounce his name, to be honest. Motang is good. He's getting old. Oh, there's Malting, Copa Malting. I think Man United are looking into signing him. T-Bot, I want to see Bayern versus City in the quarterfinals. Could happen. That could happen. Would be a good game. They have played each other quite a few times in the Champions League over the past couple of years. Usually with Bayern knocking them out. It's very rare that City have beaten Bayern. But yeah, it's be some good games could come out of this as well. I think there's a lot of big teams getting knocked out of this round of the Champions League. Obviously, a lot of people will be putting money on Real Madrid beating Liverpool. I want to be more optimistic than that. As a Liverpool fan, I've got to be. I think we can do it. I've got to believe that we can do it. We can beat City. We can beat Tottenham. Even though with VAR, I don't know. I'm sure we've got a chance. If Liverpool don't reinforce their midfield, we'll struggle. I think Liverpool will have a lot of injuries come back. Oxlade-Chamberlain was on the brink. I think he might even star in the midweek game against Derby. I can see. I think Klopp will go out into the transfer market. I don't expect massive signings, though. I don't think. I think if there's going to be a massive signing, it's Bellingham. If only that signing. Got 2 predictions perfect, Justin. Dark Knight. I'm not even going to tell you what you've done in the league, mate. But wait until later. That predictions video is going to be very interesting for you yourself in particular. I like Moting, but we don't need another old striker like Ronaldo. We need young, amazing goal scorers to lead our strike force for the next 5 or 10 years. What about Nakanu? Wouldn't you try and sign him? Nakanu's absolutely on fire. We can't afford to keep players playing well for 30 minutes of the 90 minutes. Look at yesterday, we played second half Spurs. You didn't exist in the first half, but second half Spurs came to play, and you nearly caught us back. Second half Spurs. That's why I call you second half Spurs. So you've got a second half performance in you. It's just that first half you're just not awake. Newcastle will do well in the EFP. You've got Crystal Palace this week. Connor, get past Palace. Who knows? Could be an interesting draw come Thursday night. Quite excited. Got some good games coming up this week. We've got obviously City versus Chelsea on Wednesday. Thursday we've got Villa versus Man United, the repeat of the weekend. I think Man United actually win that one. I will explain all of that in the video for the predictions. I'd take Nakano in an heartbeat. Yeah, he's absolutely awesome. He is one of the brightest young talents strikers out there in the world. Yeah, if you're going to go for anybody, it's pretty much him. Fibo, do you believe Newcastle can make Champions League with the way they are playing free-flowing football? Do I think they can? Yeah, of course. They just need to be consistent. I do worry the fact that the second half of the season could be a lot of hard games for them, a lot of mountains for them to climb. But if they're playing like they are, I can't see why they don't make the Champions League. They've got the money. Ricardo apparently already signed for Chelsea. Man United more likely to get Capo. They're in for 2 others. I'm not going to say the names now. We've got Wolves in the Carabao Cup on Wednesday. Yep, we played Derby. Man United, Villa, City, Chelsea. Man United go for Osminen. I can't say that name. Yeah, so yeah, it's good. I do think Newcastle could have a really interesting season. Do they win anything? I do not know. I did have a joke in Nick's chat the other day about them not winning anything. But if they, what's not winning? The thing is now, winning a Champions League place is like winning a trophy. So if they do win, I think that's a prize that would really benefit Newcastle going forward and might even get some more players interested in signing for them. Sorry, having shitloads of money. If you ain't got Champions League or European football to offer, it's going to get real stale really, really quick. So, it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, obviously, we're talking about these group matches, but we need to have a look at Europa League as well, don't we? And you just need to start hyping that up for the playoffs. Let's see if I can find some on Twitter or on my phone, so we can talk about that as well. Retro D-Man, I just saw the draws. Woke up a little late. Well, interesting matches ahead, especially for Liverpool. I think you're going to struggle though. I don't think that's an easy game for Man City. I do think you get through, but I don't think you should be getting too carried away there, dude. I mean, Leipzig are a really tough team to play. Very tough team. Liverpool can't call the game. The revenge game. They never works. We end up losing. Do you think? I think we can. We can call it revenge. We owe them twice. This is the thing. They beat us twice in a final. We owe them. They owe us one. We're owed one. So look at it that way. Either they beat us 3 times on a trot, or we beat them this time round. We're owed one. Liverpool. This is Anfield has said Liverpool have won more points, 15 in their Champions League group than Real Madrid, who only scored 13 points. It's not really much of a fact there, but let's have a look at Europa League. Europa League. We can certainly talk about that for a bit as well. So we've got the playoffs. Let's have a look at that. Man United are in their little group. Sevilla, lots of different things. We've got Barcelona, Ajax, Juventus, Leverkusen, Sporting, Shakhtar Donetsk. Dave, if we can't get Nakano, take Tahimi. Yeah, he's great. That would be a fantastic signing as well, wouldn't it? Roma, PSV. Is that 20? Or is that not? It's hard to tell with the badges. It's just got the badges on here. I'm terrible at badges. Yeah, we're not too far away from this. We've done all right. We're not too far away from the draw for the Europa League, which is quite cool. Not far away at all. So we've managed to. I've got back on the Europa League. It's just showing me goals from the Europa League. Vinicius Junior, Fear will tear Trent apart. He did in the final, to be honest. We've got to be clever. Haven't we? We've got to make sure that we know what Madrid are about. We know what they can do. It's up to us to change what we're doing to compensate for that. Yes, Trent. He was doing his wondering on yesterday with Spurs. He'd wandered off. Klopp needs to sort that out. He needs to get Trent's mindset right. That's if even Trent's available at that particular point. We don't know. It's interesting. It's a big game. We've been here before as Liverpool fans. We've been here before. We beat Real Madrid. Beat them 4-0 last time we played them at Anfield. Well, not the last time we played them at Anfield, but one of the times we've beat them. They've beaten us. But that Liverpool team at that time when they beat us was under, I think it was Roy Hodgson. We had Buddy Lambert and Balotelli. It were the worst Liverpool team I'd seen in a long time. Dave, would you say Cancelo, red card prone, was silly to get himself sent off against Fulham on Saturday? I don't know. I don't know. I think getting sent off at any time is silly, but it's amazing how some managers use these red cards just to rest players. Can we loan Trippier for the Champions League? Get Trippier in. We need to have a look at a right back. I think that for me. Abdul, hello to you. Hello, bang. Is that hello? Hope it is. Because if I swore in Hindu or something, I'm not going to be impressed. Trent ain't the same player he was last season. Don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe he's just confidence thing. I don't know. He just wanders off. He's just wandering off. He's not doing his defensive job that he's meant to be. He's walking away. He's looking at attacking more. That's why I keep saying let's stick him in, give him a midfield role. Let's move him away from that defensive line. Phoebo says Liverpool at Anfield are strong. Just the pressure of going to the away. Benzema enter prime mode. He's not been great this season, but yeah, last season he was phenomenal. He was on another level last year, and I think he's, even when Madrid were playing crap, and they played some really crap football last year, he was their saviour, especially against Chelsea. So yeah. Valverde is the player. I'm seriously sorry. Incredible player. Valverde. I know you've mentioned him before. I think he's been mentioned a couple of times. Head group. Alfred, hello. Head group: Madrid, Spurs, Milan, Liverpool. Alfred, hello to you. Yeah, if you're new and haven't subscribed, please consider it. We do football watch-alongs all the time on this channel. Absolutely massive things coming up with the World Cup. We are going to be very much knee-deep in the World Cup in the next couple of weeks. So make sure that you slap a like on the stream as well. It'd be much appreciated. And yeah, we are sticking around for the Europa League draw for James. Man United fans. Obviously, I haven't got graphics for that, so I do apologise. I will be stripping this thing down so that we'll just get rid of these matches that are up on the screen, so we can have a look at the Europa League playoff. It's the playoff. But we'll change a bit of it now while I've got a chance. Let's just whip that out. Europa playoff. It's the first time they've done this, a Europa playoff. So usually just go right into the round of 32, don't they? Europa playoff. I've never known it. Benzema has a few injuries this season. He's been derailed this season. Injured come February. Got to be a long day for me. Using dinner break at 11 a.m. You'll get through it, dude. Imagine using your dinner break and you get Real Madrid. It's like, oh my God, no. It's all good. So Europa playoff. Let's start getting rid of some of these. We know the games now. So we'll get rid of that. When the screen lets me get rid of them. I can get an image up for the Europa League, actually. Let's do that. I've got a sneaky image somewhere. Europa League. It's Thursday night. Have we got a bit of lag? It's during day, that's why. It's terrible. It is a bit laggy. Everybody uses the rotor during day. Got to be a long day, bit of lag. Are we back? Looks like my signal's strong. So we're alright. Normal now. We're going to have that. It's during day. It's terrible during days, me internet. Let's get rid of these. What are those? I don't think I'm live for the FA Cup. I might just try and include it in a video or something. Thibaut really want to see Man United versus Barcelona. That would be good. I don't think James would want that, but it'd be good for us neutrals. Ajax Man United for me, if I'm being honest. I think that's the draw. I think most Man United fans would be looking for. Let's see what's going off here. There's a lot of lag because my computer's just being a little bit of a git. Let's find that Europa League thing. I have got a badge somewhere with Europa League. I'm sure I have. We did some Europa games last season. There we go. We've got the badge. Boom. It's huge. I can stick that up. Welcome to Europa League. We'll stick it there. There we go. That works. That kind of works. I'm only really looking to put the Man United game down, to be fair. If people want me to write the other games, I can. But we're just going to talk through them, really. Fucking don't keep United away from Barcelona. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. We can have Liverpool play Real Madrid, but we can't have Man United versus Barcelona. Oh, my God, no. I think we are moments away from the draw now. I don't think we're far away from the Europa League draw. We're 3 minutes away, in fun fact. We've been streaming just over an hour and a half, which is cool. It's cool. We'll probably get the draw out of the way and then disband. Go our merry ways. I've enjoyed this, though. It's been good. But we are looking at Man United and seeing who they're going to draw. Oh, we could sneak all the games on, actually. Probably just do the full draw. Stick that up there. You can't really see it, though. It's just, I try to blur that out. Don't quite work, but there we go. I'll put the teams down at the bottom here. Leverkusen would be a good draw for United. They're in the same pot, I think. I think they're in the same pot. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Excuse me. I don't want Liverpool. I wanted Liverpool PSG. That's even worse. Couldn't have got PSG. We could have got Bayern though. Couldn't get PSG. Don't know why. I don't know why that worked out that way, but don't think we could draw them. Yeah. Well, anyway, we're here for this. See what the Champions League dropouts. Champions League dropouts. See who they get from the Europa Dopers. See what games will be Thursday night bound. Thursday night. It's actually a good way of doing it. Because normally they just throw them straight into the group of 32 instead of having a playoff. These playoffs have the 2 legs as well, James. Do you know? Might be able to fast track the Champions League. Good thing we know I'm messing. For new people, yes. James is just messing around. Man United versus PSG or Real Madrid. Says Sam. Sam, how are you, dude? Hope you're well. What did you think of Real Madrid in the next round? What's your thoughts, your feelings? Now you're a Liverpool fan, like myself. They're over 2 legs. Okay. Would have been interesting if it had been a one-off. It's the first time they've done a playoff. That's what I'm saying. Of course. I know. Europa League. There we go. Oh, they've changed all the graphics in the background. Look at that. Oh, it's that silly Burke again. Hopefully they do this as fast as the Champions League draw. But Anybody what's here for Europa League? I know it's still the Champions League on the logo and everything, but obviously I think a lot of people might have filtered out of the chat now what were originally here for the Champions League. Maybe I should have put something that said, hey, Europa League. But if you are here for the Europa League, please let it be known in the chat. Who are you interested in? I don't think there'd be many, to be quite honest with you. I think it's just us guys. I think we've filtered down through the Champions League lot. We're just going to have a look at the teams, what are involved in today's draw. We'll run through them. Man United. Silly Burke. Man United. There you go. You've got... I can never say that word. Militahad. I think Norway, Monaco. Monaco. Got Nantes. Nantes of France. Arsenal to reach at least the semis, says Thibaut. It's the Europa Champions League. Yes, that's what it is. The Europa Champions League. Roma. Got Roma. That's Jose Mourinho. We've got Stade Rennes. Say Rennes. Union Berlin. Second in the Bundesliga. Got beat at the weekend. Ajax. Ten Hag's former club. Could come back to haunt ya. Barcelona. Because Barca. Robert Lewandowski. Big fall from grace from them. Leverkusen. Just called them Michelin. yeah, we will call them Michelin. Yeah, you're right. Because saying that name is just impossible. Even trying to write that name's going to be impossible. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Juve. Got Juventus, Salzburg. Man United will wish they get them in the cup. In this playoff. Sevilla. Tried to give Man City a scare in our last football watch along in the Champions League. Shakhtar Donetsk. That's a team that you don't want to be playing. Shakhtar. They are ruthless. Good team. Sporting Portugal. To all of us, Sporting Lisbon. The road to Bucharest starts now. Here we go. Got the secretary coming back on. Be inviting somebody from previous Europa League things. Like they had Olatop. And who will they invite out at this time? Oh, was it last season that did it? I don't even recognise that season. So much I take any note of Europa League, to be fair. I would if my team was in it. Wow. Group F, all four teams finished on 8 points. First time ever in a Europa League or cup competition. If Dave did Champions League and Europa League draws, it would be quicker. Yeah, because I'd want it done. Boring talking shit again. It's boring talking shit, man, again. Yeah. Oh, Paulo Neved's in the audience. Yeah, I would not mess around. Be like, come on, get your balls out. Be done in a minute. Like, you can go home now. It's done. I'll email you. Yeah, it's just going over the stuff what we already know. We get Guerra, Sultan Guerra, Fulham player, 41 club. Fulham did amazing one year though. They got to the Europa League final, didn't they? Got beat by Atletico Madrid, who beat Liverpool in the semi-finals. Zlatan Guerra. So we've had Halatop, and now we've got Guerra. We're going through the Z list now of footballers all of a sudden. Well done, UEFA. Really throwing us the amazing footballers at us. These draws could literally only take 5 or 10 minutes with all this shit. We could have ordered all 3 of them done by now. We've got to wait until 1 o'clock for the other one. We're not. Fuck that. What to try and pronounce other clubs that I don't know. Is the team from Romania and Kazakhstan. Sam, how was your morning? As was just streaming. Looking a bit old now, is Guerra. Got how long ago he played for Fulham. Sam, oh yeah, how come? Oh, you had a bad morning, Sam. Sorry to hear that, dude. Yatta, chatter. Come on, get on with the draw. So we can go and get food and do other stuff. And I've got videos to make. Got stuff to do, man. Can't spend my life streaming. Got some footy videos to do, which is going to be fun. Here's that bloke again. Nerdy bloke. It's Tobias Headstruck. The runners are passed. Can they stop talking on BT Sports? We here for 4 hours. They do the draw and then you get some random program after it. It's like, what's this shit? You should be talking about this shit. Not here. The computer will simulate who can be thrown against the team what is being chosen first in attending to an Indian. Fuck's sake. Could have cooked a spag bol, roast dinner, and had a shower all of the time in the time of this shit. Yeah, it's just needless. They've just done this for the Champions League. It is the exact same format. What they're doing again. Oh, dudes. You do it to me, man. Right, we're going to go to the draw. I am going to try my best to add these in as they happen. If it's a bit slow, it's because I can't flip him right. So the runners-up are the first teams drawn. So Man United will get an home game first. Likewise with the rest. Midtjylland. That's what they're called. Midtjylland. So you could get Ajax, Leverkusen, Barcelona, Sporting, Salzburg, Donetsk. Sevilla would be an hard game for Man United. Man United could have any one of them. Any one of them. spinning his balls, guys. He's spinning his balls. There we go. Guerra. Sultan. First team out is Barcelona. Oh, it's not. Man United would be away first then. So Barcelona are the first team out. Are you nervous, James? Are you nervous? So group runners up are the ones that are getting selected. Who is coming out first? Deep breath. It is Man United. Liverpool versus Real Madrid in the Champions League. Man United, Barcelona in the Europa League. You could not fucking predict this if you fucking tried. How you feeling, James? How the fuck are you feeling? Who's the second team out? There we go. Barcelona versus Man United. Juve are next. Juventus next. Forget Anna throwing cutlery around the house. It's now James. James is now livid. Fucking typical. Fucking Barcelona. No other English club has beaten Barcelona at the Nou Camp other than Liverpool. So you've got a tough ask. Nantes. Got Nantes. Boom. That is the next game. Alright, bit of lag. Bit of laggage. Fucking rigged. A bit of lag there. Got Sporting up next. If it allows me to do it, I've got a bit of lag. Bit laggy today. Bit lag. Sporting. What have they got? Let's see. I'm a bit behind. We've got Mitterland. I don't even know how I'm going to spell this, by the way. Mid. I'm going to totally butcher how to spell this. But we'll call it that. That's how I'm going to spell their name. If it's wrong, tough shit. Said Barcelona, Man United, you did. Fibo. James, welcome to the dark side, little rip. So we've got Shakhtar. And I apologise for the lag. I know it keeps lagging. Ebon, Elsa, how about Arsenal? They're not in this draw, dude. This is the playoff. Arsenal won their group, so they're already through to the proper round of the Europa League. This is like the playoff. How am I spelling Shaq? Shakhtar, we'll put that. And it's French team. Rennes. I think that's how you spell it. Okay. Retro Demon laughing. Lewandowski to go to the Theatre of Dreams. Right, I've got major lag. Absolute major lag. Every time I keep trying to do stuff, it keeps lagging. Maybe I should stop writing. Just getting major laggage on this one. I do apologise. Ajax v Union Berlin. Well, I'm having to do this proper fast. Bayern Leverkusen is out next. The lag is not helping me, by the way. We'll talk about these games in a moment once I've got this sorted. So I'm all over the place. Come on, no more lag, please. No more lag. Let's get through this. Leverkusen. God, I was fast at that. Monaco. That's a good game. That is a very good game. That should be interesting. 2 draws left. I will make these larger in a minute. Sevilla. Man City beat them last week. Two choices. Just for Sevilla. James, calm down yet. Calm down, dude. PSV. That's a good game as well, isn't it? That's awesome. Some good games in these playoffs. Huge. I don't feel like Man United will think that too much. So Salzburg would have been the dream opponent, but they are not. So it's Roma. Salzburg, Roma. Mourinho would be happy. So there is the draw. Boom. We'll largen these up a little bit. There you go. The biggest game of there is obviously Barcelona versus Man United. Robert Lewandowski going to the theatre of dreams. We've got Juventus Nantes. We've got Sporting Midtjylland. We've got Shakhtar v Rennes. Ajax versus Union Berlin. Leverkusen, Monaco, Sevilla, PSV. Salzburg, Roma. What are your thoughts in the chat? What do you think your chances out of 10? Easy to win Roma. Mourinho will be happy with Salzburg. Oh, it is Drew FC, Edge FC, Madcat FC. They're in the WWE Europa Cup Runners-Up Cup of Cups. 5 out of 10 always got a chance. Barcelona are not the team there was. They are beatable. But going to the new camp, you've got to do what only one English club has ever done. That was Liverpool, and win at the new camp. It's tough, very tough ask. But if there's any time to do it, it is now. Breaking news, Man United not happy with the draw, are requesting a redraw. Everyone knows Mane is coming. Mane? Why would Mane come and haunt United? He's not even at that club. He's at Munich. Mane. What retro? Get out. We want a redraw. No, we bloody don't. That's it, we're done. We are done for these draws, which is I'm not sticking around for the other one. Sorry, West Ham. Not sticking around for you. It's enough doing these 2 draws, to be fair. We'll. Where are we at? We're close to the 2-hour mark anyway. There's been quite a lot of lag. So, I'm not impressed with that. Easy win for remote, yeah. Obviously, massive draws. Massive. The talking point is obviously Barcelona, Man United. It has to be. It's a big, big game. I'm not fully awake. I do apologise. My laptop keeps freezing. So I only apologise for that. Mane is coming. What a dirty. Yes, there you go. There are your draws. United's defence won't be able to cope with Lewandowski. I keep lagging. Seriously, laggage. So I think we might be looking at ending the stream at some point. Get your final thoughts in, because obviously this is lagging quite a lot. I think the games, obviously, Leverkusen Monaco stands out like a really good game as well. I'll be interested in that. The others, not so much. Barcelona, Man United, obviously a game. Leverkusen Monaco looks exciting. Sevilla versus PSV looks interesting as well. Ferran Torres will be proud, I am sure. It's De Jong versus United. Yeah, De Jong's still there. Will he still be there, or is he a number one choice for Premier League clubs in this January transfer window? These games are all to be played in Feb. That's when it all starts up again. Cheers, Dave. Thank you, Leeds. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Love the lag. It looks like Dave is sleeping. You'll get that on Raw stream tonight, I'm sure. I'm tired. Stop lagging now that I want to end the stream. Yeah, but it's been good. It's weird that Liverpool get Real Madrid and Man United get Barcelona. How freaking weird is that? That is crazy. Craziness in the draws today. Craziness. But yeah, that's it. I'm done. Thank you everybody what's joined. It's been a pleasure. But I will be talking about these in the video tonight at 5 p.m. That the new videos will be uploaded, I'm sure, today. Hopefully, if I can get them done on time. Predictions videos will go up today. The Fantasy League video is going to go up today. To get ready for all of that, there's a lot of good stuff happening. Lots of good stuff. So yeah, I'm going to be busy. No stream tonight until the Raw one on the Just Real Talk, because obviously there's just going to be videos piled onto every channel possible. So yeah, just look out for that. Ajax Berlin will be a good as well. Apart from United versus Barca, I am looking forward to Sevilla PSV game. Yeah, that should be a banger. There's some bangers in there. Leverkusen, Monaco, Sevilla, PSV, Ajax, Union Berlin. Maybe. That could be a good one. But yeah, some really good matches in there as well. So yeah, thank you everybody who's joined. Make sure you slap a like on it. Subscribe if you're new. Do football watch-alongs all the time on this channel, so be much appreciated to have you around in the community as always. But thank you for everybody who's joined. Yes, we are doing the Carabao Cup predictions retro. That video will be out today, ready for tomorrow's predictions. So yeah, everybody's warned. There's an update from the weekend's games. Obviously, the table's been updated, and there will be predictions. We're predicting all of the Europa League games. So yeah, you've been warned. You can do your little bit of homework now, because that video, that was what's happening. Yeah, so I've got to make them videos. That's why I'm wrapping up now. So thank you everybody what's watched. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome, and remember to keep it real until next time. Bye for now.